there is no greater agony than bearing an untold story inside you. With this beautiful quote from Maya Angelou, welcome to the new episode of Observation Lab. In today's episode, we will explore inner awakening and lifestyle choices. In today's society, many people seek to escape the overwhelming flood of thoughts through various means. These means could potentially lead them to addiction, be it to drugs, alcohol, or other substances. This is not to pass judgment on the proper use of any of these things. However, there is a noticeable trend where some people feel they cannot truly enjoy life or relax without such aids. Broadly speaking, addiction might begin with the belief that external or material things can solve internal struggles within our minds. Alcoholism or drug use are just some of the most apparent and visible forms of addiction. Well, there are multiple reasons for addiction. Many experts, including Gebermate, argue that addiction often ties back to personal trauma and societal pressures. These experts point out how societal structures such as social isolation and stresses in modern life can make individuals more vulnerable to addiction. Having said that, it's really important to approach this issue of addiction with deep empathy, respect, and compassion. In any case, for those more susceptible to addiction, the belief that enjoyment is only attainable through such means can dominate their experiences. The effect of such addiction can be seen in various forms. It dulls awareness and creates an illusion of detachment from pressing thoughts or stresses. It may give a false sense of living in the moment. The challenge then is to reclaim our awareness from the overwhelming tide of thoughts and external influences. By observing our thoughts or practicing meditation, we try to restore the balance, allowing the awareness to regain control and navigate life authentically. It's quite fascinating to observe that thoughts are always present and can be overwhelmingly persistent. However, there is an important caveat. Practicing meditation incorrectly can sometimes exacerbate the problem. In some cases, individuals may have approached meditation with excessive zeal. Perhaps they aimed to achieve specific goals, which could ironically lead to frustration and a move away from the true essence of meditation. This doesn't mean meditation is flawed. Rather, misunderstandings or misapplications can lead to less than satisfactory outcomes. Having said that, I believe every human being is capable of accessing a deeper sense of awareness. Well, each person's path to happiness and understanding might look different. However, it's important to recognize that true happiness often requires a deeper exploration, observation, and understanding of our thoughts and emotions. Returning to the topic of substances like drugs or alcohol, there is an interesting point to consider. Our brains can naturally produce effects similar to those induced by these substances. There is a wide agreement in the scientific community that if a drug can induce certain effects in our brain, then our brain might be able to produce these effects on its own without the use of any drugs. As I said, substances like drugs or alcohol may offer a temporary escape. However, true happiness and joy involve deeper observation, or let's say deeper engagement with our thoughts and emotions. This could lead to an inner awakening and joy. So the question arises how to engage in deeper observation. As I mentioned at the beginning of this episode with Maya Angelou's quote, there is no greater agony than keeping an untold story within you. So sharing your story is crucial. Let's say you have a trusted friend, sharing your inner thoughts with them is a first step. This helps you to see and understand your thoughts more clearly. If you keep your thoughts to yourself, you might not fully comprehend what's happening within you. Trusting someone to listen allows you to further understand your thoughts through sharing. Another option, perhaps even better, is writing. If there are things you prefer not to share directly with others, you can write them down. You don't have to show these writings to anyone. They are solely for your introspection. First, write them and read them. This process will help you observe your thoughts as they come and go. This can be a gradual process. Over time, you will learn to naturally observe the cycle of your thoughts, their emergence, peak, and disappearance. At this stage, you don't necessarily have to write them down or share them, unless you choose to. What's important is gaining the ability to watch your thoughts develop and fade away. Alright, as we continue this series, I will delve deeper into these topics in upcoming episodes. Thank you for being here. I hope to see you next time. Take care.